What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Pixel Pulse, a video game podcast. The only place where missing every shot is still considered suppressing fire. This is episode 18. My name is Justin Muslamy, and with me, as always, is my good friend Kyle. Kyle, how are you, man? Good to be here with you today.
Good to be here, and good to know that my inaccuracy is suppressing fire.
It's still, dude. It because you know what? What matters is the effort.
It
So
is, yeah. Effort definitely matters, and
it's suppressing fire in my heart. That's
to Battlefield's credit, they are like the only game where suppression actually is a thing. You can miss all your shots, but you're still suppressing the enemy.
Yeah, you're still keeping them at bay, so to speak, from poking their head out, I suppose. So, um, yeah, this is episode 18. We're barely legal, Kyle.
We are. Dang. What kind of stuff could we do now?
I
You
know
like,
lots of things we shouldn't, but probably
yeah,
still will.
play like the mature rated games now, like the scary
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah, Grand Theft
disappoint
Auto.
our fathers. Of
We
course.
could, yes. We haven't already done that.
Right? Yeah, episode 18.
Wow. Episode 18. My goodness. That's when we started this I was thinking like I wonder how long we'll go before we start thinking like, okay, is this worth it, or do we like what do we do? And 18 episodes in and we're still going. So awesome.
Yeah, we're getting one subscriber at a time. I'll take it, man. You know, Anybody who wants to
Yeah.
listen to us yap about video games for hour plus is it's always good to have them on board. There's always stuff happening in the video game space that's worth talking about.
Yeah.
There's slow news weeks, but I mean it's still fun to talk about what's going on. It's fun to reminisce about older games, and it's just fun to kind of get with you once a week and talk about stuff, man.
Yeah, no, likewise. I always love, even if I don't play all the games that we talk about, I still have a good time talking about them. It's almost
Yeah.
like how South Park did that episode years and years ago when like video game streaming became a thing, and they're like, "Why are you watching people stream games?" Right? And they were making fun of
Oh,
people
right.
like watching the streamers and stuff, and like it's like, well, yeah, you may not play all the games, but sometimes it's fun to like watch somebody play it so you can experience the game without actually having to buy it. So sometimes it's good to talk about the games and the news and
It's
not
fun.
always feel pulled to play it.
Yeah, because I reached a point in my life where I just, Kyle, with our busy schedules, being family men, we have to just kind of come to the realization that we will not play every game that we want to play. I mean,
True.
you have to really, there comes a time that you just have to realize, this game looks awesome, I want to play it, but I will just not get to play it. So, we'll get to talk about it. You gotta just put games kind of on a, you know, by priority basis, like
Yeah.
what is your absolute must play games, and just go from there. Because it's fun to talk about games like Resident Evil 9. I mean, not gonna play that. I mean, at least not anytime soon. Maybe in the future, a couple years from now, and it's like really cheap, and I get it on a sale, and I might jump into it then. I'm just not a big Resident Evil guy.
Yeah.
I did love four. Four was awesome. I love four to death. Otherwise, I'm not big on Resident Evil, man. Like I didn't like. I wasn't a big fan of one or two on the PS1. I know that's sacrilege to some.
A
Uh,
little bit, yeah.
yeah, I
Dang.
get it. But
Two
it just
two
was
was
never
my
my
intro.
series. What's that?
Two was my intro.
Oh,
I
was
I
it
played two. Yeah, I played two as just a young lad. I forget how
a
old I
young
was.
whippersnapper?
Yeah, I
Sorry
was
to
just a
say.
young whippersnapper. I was playing on my uncle's PlayStation, and I was like in the room by myself, and I'm playing. And I remember I'm walking through like one of the hallways to the police station, and these zombies just bust their hands through the sidewall, and it scared the living daylights out of me. Like
Mm,
I thought I was gonna
yep.
die.
You
Um,
thought you were gonna die in real
yeah,
life.
I did. I was just a kid. It scared the absolute crap out of me. But I
Yeah.
mean, you're right. Like I do like the Resident Evil franchise. I probably just don't have the time to play it. And a lot of times too, like with games like that, with games like Resident Evil and like a lot of the mature rated games, for those types of games, I have to play them while my kids are asleep or like doing something else, right? Because I don't want them walking in and like seeing me like blow zombies away. Like for me, I'm just trying to protect
Mm.
their innocence, until they're a little, because I got young kids, so protect their innocence until they're a little bit older and can actually process those kinds of things without having night terrors and stuff.
Yeah, right. Well, and that's same here. You have to kind of be wary because you have kids and you want to be able to do things around them and play certain games around. And that's why we kind of pride ourselves in this podcast because we don't swear in the podcast because we want to be kid friendly because we want adults to be able to listen to our podcast in front of their kids without having to worry about, oh, what are they going to say? You know what I mean? Because unfortunately, I listen to some podcasts, Kyle, and I can't. I have to listen to them by myself, either at work
Yeah,
in the car because they swear a lot. So
yeah,
we wanted to create this environment where, hey, we're going to talk about games and we're going to talk about them, with passion, the same amount of passion, but we just won't swear. We
yeah.
want you to be able to listen to this in front of your kids if you're around them. I hope I hope our audience can kind of appreciate that about us. So that's just something we've kind of
I hope so as well.
prided ourselves in. But,
Yeah. No,
but yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I, I was gonna say I know that is important because I've listened to and watched Jack Fragg's stream a lot, and I know that's one of the things that he kind of focuses on too. Not
Hmm.
not quite to the same extent as us, but I remember seeing comments from people saying like, "Hey, I appreciate you being like more family friendly because I can share your videos and like the joy of this the games with my kids." And like stream it with my kids around. I thought, you know what, that's actually a really good point because it kind of sucks to like be only able to like watch things with headphones on and then not get to share it with those around you. So yeah, family friendly podcast. Although I don't know, we are 18 now, so things may get
Mm, we
a
might
little
feel
bit
a little
spicier,
rebellious, a little rebellion seeping in, Kyle. We're finally old
just
enough to
just a little bit.
get out there. No, though, I mean, the worst I'll say on this podcast is like damn or HE double hockey sticks, you know? um, but yeah, kind of going back to the Resident Evil thing, my first one was Resident Evil 1 on the PS1, and it was like the director's cut. It was one that so Drew had it, and
Okay.
He let me borrow it for a time. That was back when we all let each other borrow each other's games and
Yeah.
lend each other. Oh yeah, that was so
When
popular
they were
back then.
physical copies.
Yeah, because everything was physical. You just lent it to your friend at school, and he let me borrow that Resident Evil 1 director's cut. And I remember going through the hall. It's kind of similar to you. I was going down a hall, Kyle, but instead it was these windows and these zombie dogs just bust. It was all quiet, and they just busted through the windows. And dude, that was the biggest jump scare I'd ever been through at that time of my life. I was like,
Yep.
what the heck? I couldn't believe it. Dude, I was so like afraid. I'm like, what is? I remember I had to pause the game when that happened because I
Wow.
was just, it just scared the living daylights out of me, man. But, uh,
Yeah.
but
It'll
alas,
it'll do that to you.
the, I mean, it was fun, but the the heavy puzzle solving element just wore on me too much. Like, oh, find this. Okay, you gotta find this gem. Or there's a gem shape socket in this. You gotta go find it. And I'm like, man, I've been all over. I've searched everything, and that's when you have to like hit X on every little nook and cranny, every little pixel
Oh,
in the background to
yeah.
make sure that you're checking because it could be anywhere, and it
Yep.
didn't always stand out or blink at you. You had to just get lucky and hit X on it and then grab it. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
tough times, man.
We're spoiled now, man. Like stuff will have like a little glint to it
Mm-hmm.
when you're supposed to go and interact with it. But back in
Or
the
y-
day, that didn't used to be
or
the
yellow
thing.
paint, where
Or
you got to
yellow
jump.
paint. Yeah, just paint everywhere, man. Yellow
Yep.
paint on everything.
Hey, you don't know where to climb? Right here, yellow paint. Just boom, just plastered on
That
the
was
wall.
that was all over in Rebirth, and I actually liked it. I thought they did a good job of
It was in
incorporating
Horizon
that.
as well, like both Horizon games.
Oh yeah, Yeah, no, that's
Hmm.
yeah, the that kind of stuff. Like it just like they don't always need those kinds of additions, but sometimes they can work them in without making them break the experience.
Yeah, no, I agree. They have to do it kind of in a smart way, more strategic than perhaps they have been doing. But
Yeah,
I digress. That's okay, Kyle. What do you say we get into a bit of news?
let's do it.
Um, so I'm gonna start off the segment, I think, with some Switch news, because just to warn everybody here today, this is going to be a heavy PlayStation news day. Not because we lean PlayStation, but because it was just PlayStation dominated the news this past week. There was a lot of PlayStation related stuff going on. So just a heads up, you're going to hear a lot of PlayStation. So I thought I would start it off with some Switch 2 news, Kyle.
All
And
right.
let me move this window out of the way. But so yeah, people have been kind of questioning, Elden Ring and Dustbloods, like when that's going to happen, because it was kind of radio silent on both of these things. Well, according to MP First, well, I should say according to Katakawa, MP First reported on it, but they said Elden Ring Tarnished Edition and the Dustbloods are still coming to Switch 2 this year. Katakawa
Hmm.
reconfirms. So, because they say here that there was a lot of speculation about the delays for Elden Ring and Dustbloods for Switch 2 after months of silence following their initial announcements. And there was not a lot of updates, but they say, thankfully now it seems that From Software's plans have not changed for both titles. So it says here Katakawa has officially confirmed in its latest financial report for the last fiscal year, which ended, of course, on March 31st, that Elden Ring and the Dustbloods for Nintendo Switch 2 have not been delayed. Both games are still planned for release in 2026, although they haven't stated when in 2026. But it says here that the publisher is counting on them very heavily. The company sees them as two important games that can help make the brand more popular and bring in more players. It
Yeah.
is also worth noting that a Canadian retailer recently listed Elden Ring, the Tarnished Edition, for the Switch 2 earlier this week, with the retail listing pointing to a July 10th, 2026 shipping date and a reported price of 109.99 Canadian dollars, which is roughly 80 bucks USD. So they didn't. So while yeah, they didn't say when they were going to release. That might be maybe it's July. That could be a placeholder. I don't know. Um, So yeah, we'll see. I This doesn't really affect me as I have zero interest in either of these titles, and I know Kyle, you don't even have a Switch 2 yet, so
Yet.
unless you got one and you haven't told me yet, that's possible.
No, not yet.
But yeah, so I just wanted to give some good news out there for our Switch 2 audience, however many of you are listening. It's and are interested in these two games. So yeah, look forward to that. I assume we'll get a direct on this probably later, maybe in June, maybe. I suspect, where they will probably confirm these two titles for this year, July, summer. They can't go they can't go too far in the year. So, although
Yeah,
Switch
but
2
we
players
know.
can't even play GTA 6, so different audiences, right? Like it doesn't really matter.
Honestly, like it still matters, I think, because I would
You're
imagine that
right.
there's a lot of crossover with people that have a Switch 2 and
There
another
is,
console.
because I think Switch 2 is more of a companion device. I don't know. Well, I don't think I personally know anybody that has a Switch 2 just as their one and only main primary console. It's
Yeah.
usually a companion device. Like me, like I have one just I want it for the exclusives. I want it for like the Zeldas and the Mario's and the Star Fox, whatever.
Right.
So that's why I have one. But yeah, so still on track for this year, guys. So all you Nintendo fanatics, be excited.
Woohoo.
Um, yeah. All right, guys. So we are going to get into some PlayStation heavy news now. Starting with this. This is reported by Push Square, and looks like PS5 is they received a new Steam-like player tracker, where it tracks how many players are playing any said game. And as they say here, their new player tracker has revealed some brutal truths for fans, which this doesn't surprise me at all, Kyle. I'm sure it doesn't surprise you either. It is kind of depressing, at least for at least for people like me who are just big fans of single player epics, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So let me scroll up here. Yeah, so it's currently in beta. It's part of the new Welcome Hub widget, and it show you the top 10 most played games in each country, complete with total weekly player numbers. So it's kind of similar to what Steam has. And although that shows concurrent players, which is the total number of players logged into a particular title at any given moment. So here we're seeing the total number of unique players who started the game over the past 7 days. So it's still in beta, but they have pulled some data for the U.S. Courtesy of Mystic. I think it was Mystic. I think that's Mystic Ryan they're referring to. He's another PlayStation YouTuber. But let's see here. So it says here Fortnite is number one, no surprise, at 14.6 million. GTA 5 that's a big drop off, by the way, from number one to number two. Was that 9 million, Kyle? That's crazy.
Yeah.
GTA 5 at 5.13 million. Then it goes Minecraft at number 3 for 4.97 million. Call of Duty barely below that at 4.95 million.
That's crazy.
Apex, yeah, I know. And I see it says Call of Duty, so that must mean the whole Call of Duty, like throughout all the games, right? Because Call of Duty is more. Because Call of Duty has become like that launcher now, hasn't it, Kyle? Where you just launch the different games from it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Call of Duty, 4.95 million. Then it drops all the way down to 1.72 million with Apex Legends. And then at number 6, we have Marvel Rivals at 1.58 million. Battlefield 6, number 7 at 1.51 million. Number 8, Arc Raiders at 972,000. So that is the top 8. Excuse me. It says here there are some notable exceptions here that leap out to us. Roblox will almost certainly be one of the top 10 games, and we expect titles like NBA 2K to feature somewhere. But yeah, like this doesn't surprise me at all, Kyle. it's I don't know. I mean, they're all big multiplayer games, right? I mean, these are all games that you just play with your friends.
They're all, yeah, it's not surprising. I would say it is interesting, though, to not see Marathon on there.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah, as much as I do like that game, I'm not surprised. That game has been just losing players left and right. It's been bleeding players,
Yeah.
like pretty bad.
But, I
So,
mean, pretty crazy, though, to see that GTA 5 especially is still up there, like, so high.
GTA
But
5,
that's,
yeah,
I mean,
like
this list explains why I see these advertisements on the PlayStation Store every single day, even though I don't want to play most of these games.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, right.
Like, I see
Sorry.
advertisements for GTA 5 every single day. I see advertisements for Fortnite, Minecraft, Call of Duty. I don't see Apex Legends. I see Marvel Rivals a lot. And, like, that's basically it. And I'm like, guys, just show me games I would actually be interested in playing, not all of this stuff. Because, like, I'm aware of these games.
Right. It kind of PS5 kind of knows my algorithm a little bit because it's based on tags, right? Like tags for the games. So I do get suggested like the occasional RPG I'll see on there. But yeah, like for the most part, this space is dominated by just Fortnite and Minecraft and yeah, not Apex, but and even Arc Raiders has fallen off. But yeah, I do see a lot of Call of Duty and Marvel Rivals, and
Yeah.
I'm just like I don't want to play any of these. But I don't know, Kyle. It's pretty telling. I know this by the way is why Sony has been relentlessly chasing that live service. That next live service big thing. They want that, and this is why all these. I mean, Kyle, think about it. All these games, Sony doesn't own any of them, so they're only getting
Right.
30% of all these games. They want 100%. I mean, imagine if one of these games was a PlayStation game, where they get 100% of the profits.
They would
Anyways,
still be looking for ways to charge us more money on everything.
yeah, I
But
mean,
then they
just
would
like
at least have their live service game.
yeah, yeah. It's just well, it's kind of. I know it's funny because just like we didn't have it. I didn't put this in the document, but just like because Sony they're charging what like $1 more a month now for Essential. Uh, if you do the now only if you do the 1 month or 3 month. If you do the annual subscription, your price doesn't change. So this is obviously a move to try and push people towards that annual subscription.
Yeah.
So
Which has always been, for me, like the best deal, anyways.
right, right, and it is. So yeah, but they're trying to further push people towards that because yeah. So now, I think it was just reported that it's now all the tiers, but it's only for the 1 month or 3 month subscriptions. So I don't know.
I don't know. They're just inflating everything.
But it doesn't matter because Sony has completely, as they say here, bungled its live service approach. I mean, it wasn't even the fact that Sony was trying to get a live service games. It was just how they handled it. It was the execution that was awful,
Yeah.
you know. So, and now they've had to kill off Blue Point and
Oh, man.
which still depresses me to this day, and will continue to do so. So,
Yeah, and as we learned, also people being fired because they didn't want to go with, what certain people were wanting to do for live services, and
yeah,
it's
like
just
Shuhei.
yeah, they've kind of just made a mess of things in pursuit of something that is honestly like live service games. It seems like a moving target, right? Like live service is cool and all, but I mean, look at the list. Like these games that are on this list, most of them have been around for a long time. Like people are playing things that they've been playing for 10 years. I mean, it's crazy to me. Like I could not play Fortnite for 10 straight years.
Oh, dude. No, I couldn't either. I guess to their credit, they now have it's so much more. They add so many different types of games in Fortnite now.
Yeah, I guess it's more it's like more of like an environment now than it is just straight up Fortnite like what we knew it as when it
Yeah.
first came out.
So we don't allow our kid to play Roblox, but there's a Roblox game that he wants to play, but they added it to Fortnite. So
Oh,
he's happy about that.
yeah.
Yeah. So they take popular types of games from like Roblox and other games, and they if it's popular, they'll add it to Fortnite. Like that Only Up game, if you remember that Only Up, we have to like just go up and up and up and up and jump on obstacles. Well, they added that to Fortnite.
Oh, okay.
That was a couple years ago now, but so yeah, I don't know. The list again, not surprising, but
Yeah.
nonetheless still depressing, just to look at.
So
But
where can we find this list? They're testing it. It's in beta. Is it
right,
something that we
if you're
will
not
have
part of the,
access to?
no, I think you have to be part of the beta program, Kyle.
Gotcha.
So yeah, if you're not, then you won't get like the first look at it basically. But
I would love to see it because stuff like this just fascinates me. It does not impact my buying decisions whatsoever. Like I just would not
right,
be influenced to buy based off of like this list right here. But it would be really interesting for me to see, like even like when I go to a game, if I'm looking to buy a game, like what's the current player count on it? Like especially for multiplayer games, right? What's
hmm
the current player count? That would be a huge win. If I'm gonna go and pick up, like let's say I'm picking up Marathon, I already have it, but like let's say 6 months from now I'm picking up Marathon, what's the current player count? Is it 20 people? is it 200,000 people? That would help me to make that decision because Marathon is exclusively online. If there's only 20 people online, probably not going to have very much fun.
Not gonna have a good time, as they say.
Yeah, or like with Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront 2, I would absolutely love to see the numbers on Battlefront 2, who's playing it, especially on May the 4th. Like, it's an old game, people still play it, but on PlayStation we don't know what the player counts are, right? Like I would
Right?
love to
Yeah.
know. Is it normally like 10,000 people and then on May the 4th it picks up to 500,000?
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
no idea, but I know the surge happens because you can see it when you go into the servers. It's just what was
Well, yeah. It had that
data is
big revival.
fascinating.
What, like last year, Kyle? That
I was
Battlefront
part of
2.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
was
were.
so
I
it
remember
was
you
so
you
much
texted
fun.
me about it.
Yeah, it was great. I played it for a couple of weeks and it was a blast. It was so
Yeah.
easy to find games, and the game was just it held up so well. It was like beautiful. Um, yeah, I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I kind of wish it was still popular because I would jump back into it for a while.
I mean, you could check. Well, yeah. I guess if when this comes, you can always check the player count for it and see if it's how it's doing.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, that's that. Moving on. Again, like I said, PlayStation centered content today. So yes, a couple months, Kyle, we had talked about that there were reports. Jason Schreier reported on it that PlayStation was moving away from its PC ports and was going to recommit
Yes.
to exclusivity. Well, it seems that that was indeed correct, as this comes way of GamesRadar.com. They say that PlayStation reportedly confirms its end of PC support for major single-player games as CEO commits to console exclusivity. So, yeah, they say here, God of War and all that, no more. New comments from the CEO, Herman Holst, reportedly confirmed the end of Sony's major single-player games coming to PC, affirming earlier claims that the company is pulling back from the platform. Reiterating the outlet's March report, Bloomberg reporter Jason Schreier says on Blue Sky, PlayStation Studio Business CEO Herman Holst told staff in a town hall Monday morning that the company's narrative single-player games will now be PlayStation exclusive, confirming Bloomberg's reporting from earlier this year. Holst's exact words are unknown, but the message seems clear. Going forward, games like God of War, Spider-Man, Last of Us, Horizon, all previously released or remastered on PC, will no longer be available outside PlayStation hardware. So this is definitely a move, but they stay here. They say here that multiplayer only games, like Helldivers 2, it's live service stuff. Uh, the upcoming Horizon Hunters Gathering will probably still be coming to both PC and PlayStation. So Helldivers 2 is also on Xbox, which doesn't really matter. But so they say here, let me scroll. Um, PlayStation backed games in the same vein could also potentially come to other consoles in the future as well. So like your Stellar Blades, your Death Strandings, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, Bungie, because Bungie before the acquisition they made a deal, something about being independent. But of course that was before Bungie fell apart and they kind of got absorbed into SEI, SIE. Sorry, SEI, SIE. So they kind of absorbed them into their first party studios. So that might not be the case anymore. But yeah, so don't expect Intergalactic on PC or Wolverine on PC. So doesn't sound like it's happening. So yeah, Kyle, what do you think about this? Any interesting thoughts?
It's a move. I mean, I guess with Project Helix and Xbox kind of dipping their toes back into the like console market, I guess it makes sense. I think they're trying to keep their first party titles close, and I mean, as long as we still get Halo, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean that's still coming. I mean, so they announced it, and I think you can even wishlist it now on PS5 Same thing with
I
Forza
think
Horizon.
I've had it wishlisted for a long time now.
Yeah, and like Forza Horizon 6, you can wish list, and someone was saying to me, "Well, don't hold your breath for Forza Horizon 6. They could Xbox can take it back." I'm like, no, no, no. They've already announced it. It's on the store. If they were to take it back, do you know how much legal trouble they would be in? I'm like,
See,
they,
I'm currently contemplating because Forza Horizon 5 is on sale right now. And I'm like, I haven't bought that one, and I'm like, I love racing games. I'm like, do I buy this game? Or am I gonna get screwed because I buy it on sale and then after the sale ends, 6 comes out?
yeah, I don't know when 6. I mean, it's probably going to be a couple months, Kyle. I don't know, 2 3 months maybe before it comes out. I'm gonna guess. Um,
I'm trying to be patient, but it looks really fun. I've seen a lot
looks
of
good.
the
Hmm.
gameplay, and IGN, notorious for giving sevens, gave it a 10. Um, and yeah,
Yeah.
I've got it wish listed, and I'm waiting for that announcement date. But I'm also not going to be duped. I'm not going to pay for 5 and then have them release 6 right after that because then I'll just have wasted money.
I mean, that's true. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty patient, so I'll be able to wait. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm very patient as well. This is just one I was really looking forward to, along with like Microsoft Flight Simulator, for example. They did that one. I was waiting for the VR update on it, which they did. But then I saw the reviews that
Yeah.
VR was blurry, and I was like,
Oh,
well,
really? I didn't see that.
yeah, they say it's pretty low res.
Oh,
Yeah, for whatever
okay.
reason, the like it's just not optimized very well for the PS5 right now. So I'm waiting for some optimization, hopefully, before I get to dip my toes into that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't blame you. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, Forza 6 looks really, or Forza Horizon 6, rather. Yeah, it looks really good. The Japan setting is nice, and no, I think it looks great. I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, same here.
um, and some other exciting news, Kyle. So for the last couple weeks, we've been hearing that PlayStation has been looking into maybe reviving some of their older franchises, um, like Sly Cooper, Infamous.
Weird, because they let go of all of Blue Point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was gonna say if only they had a studio that could
I
revive
know.
these for them and remaster them
Wow.
for them, and oh man, crazy thing. I don't know. Um, but so yeah, this comes way of PlayStation Universe, and they say here Nate the Hate, who is a trusted insider, and he has a very very good track record. He revealed in a post on X/Twitter that there is truth to Sony looking at the possibility of reviving some of its older IP. But he wouldn't name any like specific franchises. He just said, in general. But his comments come in response to an ex user asking him about the recent rumors of an Infamous revival. Yeah, Kyle. So Infamous has been in the news lately about coming back, about either a new game in the series or just remakes of the first two games. We're not sure yet. Uh,
Interesting.
Real Radic reported on it. He is another PlayStation influencer. He's a huge Infamous fan. So is Greg Miller from IGN. Well, now on Kind of Funny Games. So he commented on it too. Um,
Nice.
but yeah, so he
I,
was
I
asked.
played the first Infamous. I think I don't think I played
Oh,
any
is
of the
that
other
it?
ones.
Oh man,
Yeah,
dude,
I think well,
missing
because like
out,
when they were
Kyle.
when they were coming out, dude, I was like either a broke college kid or a broke kid, you know. So I'm pretty sure I
Fair.
only played the first one,
Okay. Okay. Um.
or maybe I was a broke young college married kid. I mean, even worse, right? Like eating
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
ramen and mac and cheese out of the microwave. Okay.
That's right. You were in college. I think. Yeah. I was because when I moved here to North Dakota, I was working full time right away. Um. So yeah, I guess yeah, and yeah, I remember you were in college for a while there.
Yeah,
So
it's like 4 years.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember. I remember.
That would explain why I didn't have an opportunity to play a lot of games or like see lots of
Yeah.
movies because like as you know as a broke college student, man, like especially like yeah, like young and married and college student, um, you kind of pick and choose what you do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I did like the infamous game that I did play. So if they are looking at bringing it back in some way, shape, or form, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. And now, while he said he personally hasn't heard of anything about that franchise making a comeback, he did say that there is truth to Sony exploring and considering reviving some of their older unused IP, which they have
Ah,
done. They have licensed out some of their older IP, like oh, what was it? I know they a year or two ago they licensed out that Freedom Wars that was on Vita. They did an HD remaster of that game for PS5 and Switch, I believe. And then the same thing with Hot Shots Golf, Hot Shots. Um, that came to Switch 2 and PS5 and Patapon 1 and 2 remaster. So
oh yeah.
they are exploring it. Um, so as previously reported, Sony is looking into bringing back the Infamous series. Well, they say apparently, with Video Game Chronicles Jordan Midler suggesting it could be a remake of the first two PS3 titles. In the wider scheme of things, there's definitely a lot of IPs that the PlayStation maker could resurrect, with the likes of Ape Escape, Motorstorm, SOCOM, Sly Cooper, Resistance, and others having not done anything in years. And I'll add to that, Killzone and Jack and Daxter would be really nice.
Sign me up for
Uh,
Killzone.
Killzone, and I would kill for a new Jack and Daxter or a remake, whatever. I don't care, man. I love Jack and Daxter is like one of the best platformers ever. So I don't know, man. They gotta they gotta do something. I would love a new Ape Escape or a remake of Ape Escape.
I actually got a little bit of my Ape Escape fix recently while playing Metal
Astrobot?
Gear no Metal Gear
Oh,
Solid Delta.
oh yeah. They have a little game in there,
A
right?
little bit, yeah. I was playing. I was like, I don't know if I like this. You
Yeah.
just have to go and like find the monkeys in the mini game.
Yeah,
But
it's not like you should play, dude. They have like one, two on the store. You should almost give it a shot. They're so good. I love those games.
I may have to if they're on the like free to stream.
They are.
Oh, okay.
So,
Which
oh,
does pique
stream.
my
I don't
interest
know if
now.
stream. Well, maybe check it. I don't know if you can stream them or not.
I'll have to look.
But yeah. Into so moving on to some maybe not such great news. PlayStation
Uh oh.
news.
Okay.
It seems that Ghost of Yotei Legends is receiving, or received rather, its final major update in April. The dev confirmed. So it was a raid, and it says here Sucker Punch Productions has confirmed its Legends multiplayer mode will not receive any additional major updates after first launching in March. Uh, the lead designer Darren Bridges announced the end of online support for developer Sucker Punch's Ghost of Yotei game. The post itself mostly serves to cover all of the big changes brought by the new raid update, which launched April 10th, but comes with the caveat that this content packed patch will be the online mode's last. So he says here the raid update was our last major planned update for Legends. It finishes the story of the Yotei 6 in that mode. We've loved to see players playing it, continue to play it, and enjoy it. It's been great. So that's gonna, I guess, do it for Legends. It's kind of sad to see so close or so soon after it launched. What, 2 months ago in March? Yeah, March 10th. Um,
Yeah, that's a
so
short time.
yeah, it says here it's unclear why the studio has ceased support for any future updates. Just 2 months removed from its launch. I don't know, Kyle. It's selling well, but I don't think people care about the Legends update.
Okay, so remember that little rant I went on when I talked about Ghost of Tsushima and legends, like the legend storytellers, literally everywhere across the entire
Yeah, I
freaking
remember.
map as question marks.
Yeah.
This, to me, maybe this is that. Maybe people were just fed up of seeing that stupid little question mark of, hey, you have an unexplored thing over here. No, I did explore that area. You just added in your little online player thing. Like, just make it an online player experience where I can click on the main menu and go into
Yeah.
the storyteller. Like, it made it so stupid because they added like 50 points of interest in Tsushima, and I was going through looking for stuff. I've already been there, and it was like, no, it's just another storyteller. Like, I don't want to go to the storytellers. Like, as much fun as that mode is, I'm looking for an offline single player experience where I can run through and slice people up with my katana and throw smoke
Yeah.
bombs and just have a good time. So, I'm sure that's not why they actually did it, but I just thought it was so
Like
like
egregious, right?
yeah, exactly. That was the word I was looking for. So egregious, the amount of like, why do you have to have 50 different storytellers all across the map? Like, just put them in the main cities and then make it something you can access from the main menu.
Hmm. Yeah. No, I agree with that. I agree.
So
So I
I
don't.
actually refused to play Legends just for that very reason because I thought it was
Yeah,
so
it's
I
the
thought it was so
principle of
egregious.
the whole thing, right?
Yeah, I was like, you know what, like I am not taking this bait.
Screw legends. No.
Maybe Sony was like, you know what, guys, we want a live service, so you can't do this anymore.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it is a free multiplayer mode that doesn't require any purchase. So who knows?
Other than the game itself.
Right. Other than the initial purchase, but I don't know. So just disappointing to see. I guess not surprising, as I didn't really hear anybody talk about it. So we
Yeah,
shall
it
see.
kind of. I mean, we reported that Yote was selling really, really well, but like,
Yeah, it was
I
outpacing
hadn't.
Tsushima. At least in the beginning.
Yeah, but like, I just haven't seen much news around. Like Tsushima was just. I mean, it like when it came out, you'd see news on it for like ever, you
Yeah.
know. And now I feel like Yote came out and it was like I don't know, maybe it
Yeah.
fizzled faster.
It. Yeah. Novelty wasn't there. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, well, I
It's a
heard
lot of reasons, really. I'm sure.
I haven't played it, but like I know the story wasn't as gripping, right? Like it was a little bit different. Like you're not fighting for the same kind of thing that like sucks you in. So, but it was still like that same type of fun gameplay, which I'll play it eventually. I'm waiting for it to go on a sale someday so I can
Same.
pick it up.
It hasn't, dude. It hasn't gone on sale since it launched,
I
and that's what I'm
know.
waiting
I've been
for.
watching. Yeah,
That's fine.
exactly. Yeah, it's
But
alright.
all right. Well, moving on. This comes way of mpfirst.com. I know we cite them a lot. That's because they are a trusted source and they are awesome. So, but they say here to not don't expect a GTA 6 trailer 3 to drop until next month at the soonest, as Take Two confirms marketing starts late June. So I know a lot of people were kind of hyping up that we were getting a trailer 3, like last Monday or last Friday. Didn't happen. Is
It did not, but I mean we kind of expected that because the earnings call hadn't happened yet.
Yeah, right. And the pre-orders, that didn't happen. So none of that happened. So a lot of people are like, well, it's still going to probably come this month, though. By the end of the month, we should get one. Well, I wouldn't hold your breath on that. So in Take-Two Interactive's quarterly earning report held today, the CEO, Strauss Zelnick, clarified a few things amid all the rumors that have been surfacing since last week. First off, he confirmed that GTA 6 is not getting delayed again, and is on track for its November 19th release date. So he's confirming that no, it is coming out on November 19th. He's pretty firm on that. He also confirmed GTA 6 is on. Okay, no, I'm sorry, I already said that. He said with marketing though that not slated to start until sometime in late June. So he states here, summer technically begins at the end of June, meaning that marketing isn't starting imminently. So the next few weeks, I don't think it'll be summertime yet, But when it's summertime, Rockstar expects to start marketing GTA 6. So that means all those rumors about Take-Two releasing a trailer before the company's quarterly earnings report were, well, all wrong. So the
I
pre-order
feel like it's
rumor,
missing context. Like that statement is so weird. They should have added more there because he's like summer begins at the end of June. Like yes, no kidding, it's June 21st. All right,
yeah,
which means that marketing doesn't start. So okay, so like just give us a little bit more context about this. Like, do you guys normally do your marketing in summertime? Like, is that what you're waiting for? Because marketing and summer have nothing to do with each other without that additional context. So I think what he's trying to say is they plan on marketing in the summertime, and it's not summertime yet.
yeah, yeah. I know. I don't know. It's yeah, pretty cut and dry. I guess he was trying to. Well, I don't really know what he's trying to do, but
Maybe he was
I,
just
I
playing
guess
coy.
I guess yeah. Long story short, we're not getting a trailer this month. We're not getting one probably till
I
probably not
mean,
until like a month from now.
this
Um,
month is almost over, anyways. Like,
right. Yeah.
and maybe I mean this is kind of a thing too, right? Like, summer technically begins June 21st. We are now 1 month away today, so
Yeah.
maybe that's what he's saying is like give us 1 more month and then we'll blow you away with all the marketing.
Yeah. Um, relate not. I mean, still related, but he did also reveal. This is very interesting. GTA 5 is now at nearly 230 million units sold, and the whole franchise is at 470 million units sold combined. So that's a lot. Red Dead 2 is at
Wow.
85 million units sold, making it the third best-selling game of all time.
Oh,
So, yeah, those are some pretty strong numbers from
why
Rockstar's.
can't we get 60 frames per second in Red Dead Redemption 2 then?
Yeah, give us a PS5 version, Xbox Series version of Red Dead 2. Like, I don't know why they're not doing that. I I don't know.
I
At
don't
this
know
point,
either,
I guess don't
but
expect it either.
that's why I don't
Really.
play it. I would seriously play Red Dead Redemption 2 way way more than like any other game right now because I just love that game. But I can't do 30 frames per second. Like I just
Yeah.
can't. It's so hard
You can
visually.
really feel it in that game. That's the problem. You can really feel it in Red Dead 2
Yeah.
at 30
You
frames.
really you really can. I don't know how I was able to play it on 4 to begin with.
Yeah. I didn't for long. I didn't get past like third chapter, maybe.
Yeah, I didn't finish it. I mean, I still need to finish the game, but yeah, 30 frames per second just doesn't do it for me. I'm just so sensitive to that discrepancy between 30 and 60. And actually a good example, I turned on I turned on Ubisoft's Star Wars game. What's that called?
Outlaws?
Outlaws, because it's on the PlayStation Store now for like on like premium now. You can stream it. And
Yeah.
so I didn't buy it. I downloaded it to try it, and it starts off in quality mode, and it's like 30 frames per second, but it's a rough 30.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, and I'm like spinning the camera around, like checking and everything. I'm just like, nope, I gotta turn it on to performance because I'd rather take the graphical hit than have to look at 30 less frames a second. It's a big deal for me.
Hmm. Yeah. No, it's important. It's more important to me than it used to be. That's for sure. So, well, Kyle, I think we're at our last news story of the day.
It's a big one.
It is a big one. So, PlayStation State of Play returns Tuesday, June 2nd. And Kyle, this is going to be a big one. Not only are we going to get a really nice, significant look at Wolverine, this is going to be over. It says they say over an hour of news and announcements for games coming to PS5. So, not only that, Kyle, they are going to be putting it in theaters. So they're going to have like a theatrical viewings of this. So that tells me that they have some big hitters planned, or
They do.
some big things to announce. So I'm I mean, I probably shouldn't, but I'm letting my imagination kind of go wild. I'm like, oh my god, what are they gonna show? You know, I'm like, are we gonna get those infamous remake announcements? Are they gonna announce some other old IPs getting revived? Are we gonna? I mean, what are we gonna see? Are we gonna see the new God of War game? The one that features Faye, or more intergalactic news, or I mean, like, what are we gonna see here? I'm really curious.
I don't know, but all those things you just said right now were very good.
Yeah, man. Dude, I want to see Intergalactic. I want to see like some like gameplay of that game so bad. I'm so excited for that
Is that
game.
the one by Naughty Dog?
Um, yes, and that's why I'm such
Yeah.
a Naughty Dog mark. Like I'm such a mark for that company. I I don't know, man. Uh, I'm excited. I think Wolverine. I'm really excited for Wolverine. So I'm excited that they've confirmed that this is gonna be like a big part of that show. So
Yeah.
um,
That's great because Wolverine looks great. I mean, same studio that did Spider-Man, and they nailed it both times. So I think we'll see some good stuff. I mean, the fact that they're putting it in theaters, I'm really hoping that it's not just because there's nothing going on in theaters, but that they have some
right.
cool things to announce. Because it's in select. It's not like all theaters. It's select
No, no, it's
theaters.
only a few cities,
Yeah,
like
so
six
we've got
cities.
like 6 cities here, including Los Angeles and San Francisco. Um, so no cities near me, no cities near you.
Nope.
I will catch it from my living room.
The closest to me is, I guess, Chicago, but I'm not going to travel 10, 12 out, whatever it is, 10 hours to go watch it.
Yeah. I mean, unless they want to fly us out there, Pixel Pulse podcast in person.
Yeah, we're big enough for that, definitely.
Got 21 subscribers now, dude.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm I'm reading the comments, Kyle, and someone's like, if there's no info about GTA 6, then I'm not interested. They're not going to show GTA 6 at a state of play. Rockstar has always done their own thing, like their own conference.
Yeah.
So I'm
Rockstar
like,
is too big for this.
they are. I mean, yeah, they
like,
for sure. Um, I don't know. But I do see. I mean, the people are excited. I mean, in the comments, I'm looking at this and I'm like, the people are pretty pumped.
yeah.
There's some PSVR 2 comments.
I was gonna say that is one thing that they have been lacking a lot of. Like they have this PSVR 2 that's a great system, but they don't like most of the
No,
games that come out for it are like not good.
I think they've kind of given up, so quietly given up on the PSVR, which is sad because it's actually a pretty awesome piece of tech. But
Yeah. I like it for Gran Turismo, and if they fix Flight Sim, Microsoft Flight Sim, I'll like it for that too. Being able to like fly, over the globe and just see different things in VR. That would be really sweet.
yeah, oh yeah, that would be awesome. God, dude, I'm just seeing all this VR comment. These VR, VR, VR,
Yeah,
VR.
there's a lot of VR comments, but
Like
I
it
mean,
is.
like maybe it's a bot. Like somebody just there's nothing else in here except for VR.
But that's just
Ace
yeah,
and Ace Combat, but that Ace Combat should get VR support.
yeah. It should. Dude, that'd be sick actually.
Yeah. Well, except for the fact that I love Ace Combat, but the only thing I don't like is that the cities and the landscapes are so tiny and unrealistic. Like the flying
Oh, I know what you
and
mean.
combat is good, but the cities and landscapes are like tiny.
Yeah, that's why I always liked the Top Gun games a little more, because that was
Mm.
like real to scale. I mean, those buildings were. Do you remember that, Kyle? They were huge.
Yeah. Well, that's why Flight Simulator was so interesting to me because it's like a flight sim, but people have just been reporting that it's like really blurry, like it's not, like it's just not good, not optimized really well. Um, So I'm kind of
Yeah.
waiting to see what they do with that, because I'd really like to play that one.
So some interesting news here, Kyle. This I don't have. It's related to the state of play, but so Sony, so SIE has trademarked a game title ahead of the state of play. It's called Break In, and fans are speculating that it might be a rebrand of Haven Studios' Fair Games. I hope not.
I don't think I know what that is.
So Fair Games is that other live service game by Haven Studios, Kyle, that's been getting a lot of negative press. Um,
Oh,
and it's been
I
reported that
don't.
it's just not
I,
fun by playtesters, and I can see Sony wanting to get away from the name Fair Games because the Fair Games just has that stink on it now. People just aren't excited about that game. So
it's not even a good name for a game, like fair game.
no, it's a dumb name. I agree. Uh, I don't know, man. But it's clear that it's definitely the break-in is related to a video game. They were saying fans believe it is to be a possible rebrand of Haven Studios' Fair Games, which was announced in 2023 and hasn't been shown since. Uh, in February of last year, it was reported that Fair Games had been delayed to 2026. Um, so
Doesn't
I don't
sound
know,
like it.
man.
That
Yeah,
sounds that's like as Ozzy would say, a shot in the dark.
Yeah, good reference. I'm guessing they're thinking it's a rebrand of Fair Games because of the word break in. So I think it's a heist type gameplay. Uh,
That's what it sounds like. I was gonna say payday, but maybe payday is not
yeah,
the right.
but it's like you go on like heists and you like you break in to different places and you extract with whatever. Yeah, very payday like Kyle. I mean that was a correct thing to say, but
Okay,
I don't know, man. God, I hope it's not that. Uh, but
I guess
anyways,
I guess we'll find out.
but yeah, regardless, I mean, I'm excited for the state of play. It's gonna be big. I think they're going to reveal a lot of cool things.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I mean that's all I have to say about it, I guess. What
I
say you,
like what you
Kyle?
had to say about it. No,
Yeah.
all the games that you called out, the different titles that you'd like to see, I'm with you there. I think that would be, I think that'd be really good.
Dude,
Um,
Motorstorm? Oh, I would love to see like a remake or a new entry in Motorstorm. That would be sick.
I was thinking the next Final Fantasy, seven.
See, people are saying that, Kyle. I don't think so, and here's why. Um, Rebirth has yet to hit Switch and Xbox consoles. That's coming next month sometime. I don't think they show a trailer for it that's going to spoil Rebirth before they get to play it. You know what I mean? I,
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they
in
were
my
gonna do it
opinion,
anyways, but like, I'm just gonna put that into the universe that maybe they do,
but they might. I
right?
mean, Square and Sony are well. I would say they
I
were
mean, I know
close.
they watch our podcast, so Square and Sony, you guys watch.
Yeah,
Listen,
they for
it
sure.
it would be really great if you guys could just drop like a little teaser trailer for Final Fantasy VII Part 3.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Don't spoil anything. Like, you don't have to spoil anything. Just drop a little trailer, a little teaser.
Yeah, yeah,
Work your marketing magic. Let's see what you got. A title. Give us a title. Hey, give us a logo.
yeah.
Anything.
What's the title?
I'll take anything at this point. Like,
Yeah.
I am just so like hungry, starving for Final Fantasy content. Like, I'll take anything.
I need it. I need it in my veins.
I do. Like,
No,
if
I
it
want
looks like Final Fantasy, I'll take
to.
it.
I would like another trailer for a trailer and release date for the new Castlevania game.
Oh
I
yeah.
need that game really bad. So
Yep.
please and thank you, Sony. Or I should say Konami. But I digress. Anyway, yeah, Kyle. I don't know. Any closing thoughts, or what do you think? Anything else?
Closing thought is we now have more subscribers than we have episodes. Well, I guess we have maybe, but we have more subscribers than we've done episodes.
I mean, you're right. We do.
Yeah, I know.
So
But that number, we're encroaching on that numbers. Like we've got to keep entertaining people, inviting the masses to subscribe. If you guys like us, subscribe. Let us know, what you like about the podcast, the types of things that you'd like to hear about. If you want Justin to tell more jokes or less jokes.
or stop. Yeah, I was gonna say, or stop telling jokes. If you hate it, please tell me. No, my big thing though, I want them to ask us questions. I want to answer some fan questions, man. Like I want to engage with our listeners.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
so
good.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if you guys have any questions and you want to ask us anything. I mean, please, just give us a comment on the video, ask us a question. You can comment or ask. I mean, I don't care if you ask a question. You can just comment too. But if you have any questions and you want to hear our thoughts on any subject, game related, or non game related, just ask us in the comments and we'll address it on the next podcast. I
I
want to
have
engage with you guys.
I have something for the audience. Then tell us in the comments why we are your mom's favorite podcast.
Yes, yeah. We need to know. The reasons matter. They do. They matter. They just do.
Remember the shirt I told you we were gonna get shirts
Yeah.
done? Pixel Pulse, and then like on the back, it's like your mom's favorite podcast.
Your mom's favorite podcast. That is fantastic. That's, dude.
Does anyone out there know people that do shirts? Because if so, we're gonna do shirts that say that. That'll be our
Yes,
first.
we'll do some merch, dude. That'll be all our official merch.
Our first
I love
line
it.
of business. Yeah,
Yep.
Pixel
Yep.
Pulse, your mom's favorite podcast.
Oh boy. Well, all right, guys. That will do it for today's episode. If you're new and checking us out for the very first time or second,
Or
Excuse me.
18th. Maybe.
Oh, man,
maybe you've
I
been
got a
here
tickle in
since
my
the
throat.
start.
18th episode, and you still haven't subscribed, hey, please consider subscribing. Definitely like the video. As I've said in the past, it helps us a lot. Helps the channel out a lot, guys. So please do that. So guys, until next time, you stay leveled, stay looting, and we will catch you at the next save point. Peace.